finished basement, and I just basically we have like storage down there, and then I just took like the other half of it to be like an office. I have like a big ass white, like a full size like school whiteboard in there, and I don't really use it for anything. But I have it. I could.
I've always wanted a big whiteboard.
That's how you know you made it in life.
I've always wanted like a big enough whiteboard to where, like, because I have a whiteboard as you see over there, but it gets very cluttered very quickly. Where I want one that gets cluttered slowly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mine gets cluttered very slowly. I put a lot of stuff on there right away to make it seem like I have a lot of stuff going on. Like I have like plans and stuff.
Yeah.
And plans have been there for like 3 months.
Okay. And that's kind of how I feel about that. Like, as you can see, so on the whiteboard over here, it says 2026 work, and then Milk Talk's the first one, and we're doing it right now. I didn't even check it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is that started or just?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess like it's not necessarily finished, right? But that would be kind of I don't know.
That'd be kind of sad.
Yeah, it would be kind of sad, I would say.
So that's gonna stay on there. Bingo.
Yep. Bingo's a movie idea that I have.
You're making a movie? So you can't check that one off either unless you make the movie.
Well, that's what I mean. So I mean, like right now, I guess my goal is to like write them because I have 2 movies and a TV show I want to write.
Okay.
But like, I've never done that, so it's a little tough for me to kind of like jump in with both feet because I'm worried that I have good ideas, but my skill set isn't good enough to bring them to fruition. So if I did that, then I wouldn't. You know what I mean? Maybe I do make it, but it sucks. You know.
So yeah, just have a couple bad ideas, make those movies, get that shit out of the way, and then make the good ones.
Yeah. So I mean, like that's pretty much what I could just cut this out, worst case scenario, if I don't feel like having it in. But I mean, and then the other one is Chris Jones and the Ark of the Covenant.
Okay.
Do you know what the Ark of the Covenant is?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I don't know. I didn't know that was something that people like cared about anymore. So, for those who don't know, it's like this golden box where like a bunch of these random things like what is someone's staff? I forget like the specific things in it, but it's super like specific, and it was a thing in our
it has the 10 Commandments in it.
Yeah, it has the 10 Commandments in it and the stones and whatnot, and it was like if you ever see Raiders of the Lost Ark, that was a scene where they like raised a thing and all the Nazis' faces melted and stuff. But I want it to be a shitty movie made for less than $5,000, and I want it to be like old camcorder, and it's just about a guy. I guess it's called Christian, and I go to like yard sales and resell stuff. I pretty much Ryan Rinz. Like that's my job is Ryan Rinzing. And then I stumble upon the Ark of the Covenant, but I don't know what it is. But the guy explaining it to me died because he touched it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, just everyone.
Yeah, he just touched it and he died because that's a whole thing too. You only can be of a certain like bloodline to touch it at all, which is why like this whole anyway. But and then he just steals it and tries to sell it, but no one wants to buy it. And then he finds out what it is, and then he tries to sell it to churches, but nobody believes him. So I want to get like hidden camera footage of me with a fake Ark of the Covenant going into like, I don't know, churches, synagogues, mosques, anywhere, and just
really do it?
Just actually ask if they want to buy the Ark of the Covenant. I'm sure I'll be trespassed. But
okay, so you're saying like this isn't scripted. Like you walk up to a priest, you're like, "This is the Ark of the Covenant."
For that part of the movie, yes, I think that would be funny, just to get some real reactions, because there's no way I'm going to be able to go to like a church and then be like to a priest, "Hey, I have this fake, item that has been lost for thousands of years. Can I pretend to sell it to you?" And he's probably going to be like, "Yeah," but
I wonder if that's like a cop, like if he has to actually be like, "All right." Like,
there's got to be
let
cool
me see
priests.
it.
Mm-hmm.
You're either gonna get
yeah.
All right, again, but there's like always like there's priests who are like just like probably gonna be mean to you. Then there's priests who are gonna like treat you like you're mentally challenged. Like, oh, you have the art. That's really nice.
Oh yeah, that's a wonderful craft you made. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Did you make that at the bazaar? Like I don't know. Did you grow up religious at all?
I grew up Catholic, yeah.
Catholic, all right. Irish Catholic, right? Nah, you're here because I'm here, huh? Some potatoes just decided. Monoculture, monocropping just kind of stinks.
Are you English?
No. I'm Southern Irish, baby.
Oh, okay, all right,
Yeah.
okay. I thought you meant
saying,
like I'm here because you're here. I was about to drop this.
No, that's what I'm saying, dude. No, hey, no Protestants on the podcast.
I can see it. I can see it in your eyes for a second. The anger.
Oh,
As soon as I said English.
So my brother was super into like the IRA when we were kids, which is funny. Like when we were like teenagers, he was like, "Yeah, dude, the IRA is fucking sick and whatever." And John Bryce, without saying anything about the joke, because you have to see it live,
Yeah.
nails it.
Yeah.
Absolutely nails it. Go see him live. His joke about the IRA is very, very funny. And yeah, I don't know, man. Like it was always one of those things where my brother was real into kind of like the heritage thing way before
Yeah.
because I didn't really care. I was just, because a lot of families, when they came to New York and stuff like that, they just started assimilating as much as they could to American culture.
Yeah.
And especially like, Irish people were slave. No, but like when Irish people weren't getting jobs because they're like, oh,
I mean, they weren't. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I mean, like if we were speaking technically, I guess they were.
No, they weren't.
But no,
At best, indentured servants.
At best, and can you imagine? It just turns into this. We have a new pod, ladies and gentlemen. It's called the Shamrock Shake Talk.
I have to ride the line of being like, it was pretty shitty for them. I'm not saying they were slaves, but I don't like. I mean, it was bad. I'm not saying they were slaves.
I'm not saying it was not bad.
Yeah,
I'm just saying there was a case of the Mondays for a little bit.
Yeah, They were allowed to be sad about that.
We're allowed. I just know when a lot of families came over, especially since like Irish people weren't getting jobs and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
They just, assimilated. It's kind of, it happens a lot, with just different cultures in general. They're just like, no, you got to Americanize as quick as possible. Even today with the whole enjoying Ireland and stuff, I never really like cared until very recently, like where
the older you get, you start getting more into it. Same with like history and stuff. It's probably the same thing.
I'm gonna have to send my spit into the computer soon. I'm gonna have to get my 23andMe.
Mine's just gonna be so obvious.
It's gonna come back orange.
Yeah,
it's just gonna come back
kind of wild.
Orange and green in the flag.
Ireland has like very few people with red hair. I went there. There's more people like in Philly and New York that have red hair than here. And
interesting.
It's a theory.
Yeah.
The theory I have is that when the potato famine happened, it wasn't like they purposely just got rid of every ginger, but they're like, the people doing the worst were the ones that had to leave. And I think it might have been like only Irish gingers were doing the worst. And so we got all like the ginger Irish people in America.
That's something that, I mean, kind of checks out, I suppose, just because it's not really like a recessive gene in most places. And, it's just more so. So, by the way, is Southern Irish? Do you know what? This is how much I know about it. But I know isn't like one side green, one side orange in terms of just like what
Northern Ireland is orange because it's Protestant.
Yeah, and then green is gonna
South
be Catholic.
is Catholic, and I think the white is just like means
The
like
people.
togetherness or something.
Oh
I don't really know.
Well, excuse me. So, do you know? Like my favorite part about this so far is just like there's gonna be at least 40 minutes of my life where I have to rewatch myself talking about Ireland. And I'm going to be like, dude, I'm a fucking moron. I don't know anything about Ireland.
I don't know anything about most things.
I'm just trying to like, I just feel like when you came here, I had to show up for my people. You know what I mean?
Do you do that to anybody of any culture? You're just like,
to Pat Romo, yes. Last week, yes.
Also about Ireland?
No,
just about Mexico.
Yeah, about Ireland. Yeah. And, dude, I don't know. It's a weird time, like, cause I just never understood it. Do you know what got me into it was like, I swear my life is so funny. It's like, what made me want to be more Irish is watching the halftime show, and I'm like, well, I bet
you want to care about your culture?
Cool. No, it's just like I was like, well, I bet my island was kind of cool once.
Yeah,
there you go, check it. You know what I mean? Like just for funsies. Because they're having so much fun with their nationalism. I'm sure I can have a little.
I think Sinners, the movie Sinners came out, and that bumped everything. Because I feel like when he does like the Irish song, especially when he does Rocky Road to Dublin, I think everyone was like, holy shit, Irish music's kind of great.
Oh, parties.
Irish music is...
You skip.
I'm legitimately very excited for St. Patrick's Day. I love it.
I'm not
even
working.
like the craziest.
I don't know what it's going to be like because like, do mics cancel on St. Patrick's Day?
Well, like on the St. Patrick's Day, the actual night's like a Tuesday.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's
No,
the
I think
biggest.
we'll have. I think we're having. I don't know. We'll see. I'm pretty sure we are.
All the comedians should just get a party bus, so none of us have to drive.
True.
Yeah, just to be a little forthcoming about it. But yeah,
This is a good cat. But
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
the big parties are on the weekends. The mics during the week are definitely going to be open.
Okay.
It's a Tuesday, I think.
Yeah, but that doesn't. I mean, like, I guess it does technically matter.
People will definitely be out and about. Like Brownies actually probably will be.
Yeah, Brownies is probably going to be packed.
Because it's like a super Irish bar anyway.
Yeah. Dude, Brownies is sick.
I love Brownies.
Shout out Brownies, you know?
Yeah.
Shout out Brownies. I hosted there this last week.
Uh-huh.
And I did fine, I will say. Yeah, it was I enjoy it. I mean, I'm trying to get more hosting gigs just cuz it's like it's a fun skill to like hone, you know? Another sword to sharpen.
It is fun. It's also fun when you're doing okay. And I'm taking the glasses off. That was a crazy move.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It was a power move. I had to establish dominance for a little bit. It's fun, especially doing it 2 Street or what it's called now, which it's like repeats or something. You know,
Yeah.
tough.
It's so funny that you have to like host it there and you just forget the name of it.
It's brand recognition too. I have to be like, it's 2 Street basically kind of now, but
Yeah.
new place, and the new place is awesome.
I can't
But-
find it because they changed it. So here's
Oh,
the
it's
thing.
so hard to get there. It's
Well,
so
bro, it
annoying.
stinks because the Google Maps
I know.
changed it by taking off 2 Street, but didn't add the new bar.
I know.
So if I don't know the address, I can't get. What is the address? Say it to the folks.
It is just go to 2nd and Reed. It's the bar on the corner. That's the easiest way to do it.
Hell yeah, dude.
I actually don't know the address.
I mean, 2nd and Reed is
2nd
pretty
and Reed.
much it's the corner.
It's
so
2
there you
Street.
go. It's 2 Street.
Yeah.
And there's 2 streets. So
Yeah.
you can park in front of the fire.
Yeah.
You can park in front of that. What
You
is
can
the
do
name
whatever
of
you
it? What's a fire hydrant?
Yeah, I wanted
Thank
to let you get there.
Yeah, I was trying, but they don't care. Or you could park under the bridge, which is ironically where most of us live anyway.
Yep.
So that's a
pretty
good
fun.
thing.
Go there, have bad set.
Goes on too
Drink a
late.
40.
Loved it. I mean, hey, this past week was cool. I enjoyed
So
that.
We got there. It was like one of those nights where there wasn't a lot of people out. It was like just snowed, and then got there and there wasn't a lot of people. Then like 3 people showed up, and I was like, nah. And then like London's the best because London will be like, I don't care, like I'll do it for like 3 people.
Hell yeah, dude.
So London really wanted to do it. I was happy to do it, and then we started with like 5 people. And I told like the one new joke I like, and then that worked fine. Then I said some other stuff that didn't work. And I was just like, that's why 2 Street's fun, because you host and you don't care at all.
Yeah.
Like I did 3 jokes and I was like, you guys made me do this. And like
Yeah.
I didn't want to do this. I
just like
accepted
that-
not doing this.
I enjoy that you're getting like you are giving yourself your own lashes. Like you just keep going up there and you're like, I love it.
Oh no, yeah, it's
love
literally bombing like exposure therapy.
Yeah.
Because you could do it. You could have a like fine set there and it feels like the worst set of all time.
Well, dude, so the first time I ever did it was crazy. So the first like week I moved here, I went to 2 Street when I found out what it was, because it's kind of like a staple. It's one of those things that it's like it's its own vibe. When the weather's nice, it's a very fun hang.
Yeah.
I feel like Terrace cool, and I think it's just a fun time if you want to keep doing mics. But yeah, it's super hard to kind of get it. Like, so my first time I was there was the first week that I did all the mics.
Yeah.
Or whatever. And I remember George, it was George and Friguy. They liked me.
Yeah.
George Miller, LGMPod, Christian Chomik, and Friguy also has a podcast. What's the name of that?
I don't know. It's something with the side of fries. Chrissy was side of fries.
Chrissy was side of fries. Go check them out.
I was excited
But
for you.
hey, we're gonna get there. If by the way, anything I put up here, like I like in post editing, I'll put like facts right here while I'm pointing at it.
Nice.
Like this. So yeah, it's fine. I mean, but it works out so far. So anyway, so they
That's
heard
cool.
me do my like one joke at Ortlieb's earlier that day, and it was like my joke about cats or whatever. And then I went to 2 Street later that night, and they're like, oh, Chris has this funny cat joke, put him on or whatever. And then I forgot who it was. It was one of them, but they came over and they're like, yo, they're gonna bump you up so you can go after this guy. And it was Christian. and Christian was on stage murdering without saying a joke.
Yeah.
Like he was just up there with a drink in his hand, just yelling at his friends.
He used to host, so he's like, he knows exactly what to do to do good there.
Oh,
And he's
dude,
just also very funny.
He's very, very funny.
He's-
That whole
he's
group
so
of guys,
funny.
that gaggle of guys are a silly, silly group.
They're
Dude,
pretty
Fry crushed at my show yesterday on Wednesday at Pub. Logan did
I believe you.
awesome. Yeah, dude. Like everyone on the show did fucking so good, and but Fry was just so in the pocket. It was so cool.
Yeah.
But so I go up after Christian at this thing. He murders, and then I go up and do material.
I know. That's
Dude,
the worst.
Dude, going up at 2 Street and doing material makes me want to die every single time. And
it's
I just wish I was better at riffing, dude. You know, I'm better at like long form because I don't shut up, like kind of talks, but like on the fly, I need that practice. That's why I want to host, so I could like write things on the fly.
You come host whenever you want here or there.
Yeah.
Please do. Like anytime someone was like, "Do you mind?" I was like, "I really wish you would." Like we need people to do it.
You don't need people. You want people to do it.
We have 7 hosts.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna start tagging random comedians and be like, "Yeah, you're in if you."
You might as well get Jack to host.
Yeah, he has. I think he has sometimes.
He's
We have 7 hosts, and then like other people will just like have to host them. It's tough to get people to like. I don't know. It
But
goes
it's
to
an
like 2 a.m. on
obligation.
Tuesday.
Yeah, but isn't it like that's just so like I get the multi-runner thing because like I feel like most mics have multiple people that run, but it must be like kind of weird that I don't know because I do it all the time. Here, we'll pick this. Hey, we'll be right back. Hello, sorry, my wife came home and I wanted to say hi and give her a smooch. All right, sweet. So what we were talking about before, yeah, you were saying that you guys have like 50 hosts.
Yeah.
And
It's a good method.
I mean, it's a great method. It's just always like all of the mics that I can think of. Like I'm trying to think because like most of them, and do you know what? Not Pistolas. Pistolas is usually just Ebony, and Tommy, and then you know they have guest hosts here and there. You know, I've seen Matty Glocks do it. Yeah, but most of them, dude. Like High Note has a group of people. You guys do. Brownies does. Ortlieb's does. Dude, everybody does. Fucking Off Leash does.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like very brutal to have to do it like every single week.
Oh, sure.
Like, yeah.
Well, yeah, no, I'm just like, like the whole.
And we do 2 halves too when like there's enough people because like it sucks doing it the whole time as well, especially when it's that late.
Dude, I just like that the host spots are readily available because I feel like that's those are the acorns that create comedian trees. You know what I'm saying? It's just like having the ability to make an open mic or have the chance to go make an open mic a priority for some reason is like a cool thing.
Yeah.
You know, because it provides opportunity on like the lowest possible level because it's just an open mic. But if you do well, then, you know, people are going to be like, oh, you know, he's getting better at hosting or whatever, you know?
Yeah.
So
I think I'm a good host in that sense too, where like I'm very like supportive of like new people because I feel like for so long I was like, I didn't do like bad, but I was very self-conscious about doing it and like bombing. And at 2 Street, I didn't know for so long. I was like, I thought I was just doing terrible, which I was, but I didn't like pick up on everyone was doing bad. But I remember James McQN. Did he get a mention on this pod? I'm sure Jack probably brought
Yo,
him on.
James. Yeah, well, he did just now, so we're
Yeah,
chilling.
he gets tagged in. I didn't want to retag
We only
that guy.
have 18.
He's a glory hound.
He's a glory hound?
He is. I just want to say, because I didn't want to retag him if he's already been tagged, but whatever.
No, well, I mean, we'll see. We only get 18 tags.
Okay.
Because, like, on one post, you can only tag 20 things, and I need to tag you and the podcast.
Okay, that's
So,
fine. But
18 people.
he was doing only that mic for like a whole month straight. That was the only one he was doing, and he was like, it was fine. But like, I mean, like me and Brody were like, keep coming here, but you have to go to other places. Like, this is a place where like you learn to like be loose and like be like just like hang out and have a good time.
Yeah.
Go to the other mics. Like you have to like, or leave is a good one where you can just like go and do material. Brian is like in the middle sometimes. It goes either way.
Dude, it really depends because you get a lot of decent crowds at these mics too. I've noticed a lot of the best mics get people there. And for what it's worth, when we're talking about other mics, I don't think it's fair to bring up 2 Street because it's its own beast. Like, there's nothing like that in the city. You know what I mean?
It's so much better. It's just like
yeah,
hard
it's
to
the best,
compare.
you know. And so it's one of those things where it's just like a lot of crowds. It's cool. It's new to me that people want to go see comedy on any given night.
Yes.
Just for funsies, you know, because at home it's kind of like, or in the Poconos rather, it was always kind of more of a job to get people places, you know?
Yeah, no, that sounds crazy. It's even, I did like New York, open mics, not shows. I hear people say that, but, it was kind of the same there. It was like a little bit more like actual real people just walk in. Philly, like if you're like kind of near Center City, you get a couple real people, but I think a lot more people in general are aware of stand-up comedy, like normal people.
No, just
like,
let it go. She'll be fine.
That's very cute.
Thank you.
But like, no, yeah, a lot of people like quote stand-up, like how movies used to get quoted. It's Shane Gillis jokes mostly, but a lot of like other comics, like I feel like get quoted now, like movies used to get quoted, which is very cool.
That makes a lot of sense actually, because it's like she sheds too, so be careful. By the way,
I'll be fine.
Everybody, please give a round of applause to our buddy here, just for looking so snazzy.
The cat?
No, you.
I know.
Right.
You know, I just like to dress up. You know, this is a lot of these comics, like, you know, children basically. You just don't take this shit seriously. This is a career.
This is a career. This is
I
a
take
job
it seriously.
choice. Yeah.
I do this once, maybe twice every week.
Every week, once or twice, have to minimum.
Unless I get scared.
Unless you get scared.
So,
well, do you know what? With that, what I'd like to say is, hello everybody. How are we today? My name is Chris Jones, and welcome to the Milk Talk podcast. Chris Jones. Did you just talk during my intro?
Yeah, my bad.
Hello, everybody.
Action.
Like I said, hello, everybody. Like I said, my name is Chris Jones. Welcome to the. You got me fucked up, PJ.
I did.
All right, what's going on, guys? I'm Chris Jones. Welcome to the Milk Talk podcast. Today we have the powerful PJ Murphy. Everybody. So PJ, why the hell did you wear a suit to my house?
I just like to look good, dude. I just like to be powerful. I wasn't tricked. I know that's not the reason why. I was not tricked into wearing a suit and tie, and I didn't bring a backup set of clothes because I thought I might have been getting tricked. And that's, you know, I just like to kind of do business at any time.
We do business here. We do business. All right, cool.
This is my office.
Yeah, this
is your office, but this is my dojo. This is my arena.
All right. What I'm not going to have is someone trying to big dick me in my own apartment, all right? Hey, it takes a lot of money to own this, and whoever does has way more than me. But I pay rent. I pay rent here, man.
It's me. I own it.
Do you know what's fun is like I wouldn't you do. So I'm trying to think of like what you tailor yourself to look like, because like you kind of remind me. I used to work at a Dave & Buster's, and the UPenn crowd would always come in like 100 deep, and that kind of looks like you know.
Well, right now.
Yeah, like you have the money. Well, right, yeah, exactly. Like you have the money for the suit.
I was tricked, by the way.
The only dress shirt that fits me is the one I wore on my wedding. And I have dude, I want a suit so bad. I've never had like a fitted suit before. So if anything, it's like you have to bring things into your life that you want.
True.
So I brought your suit into my life.
Add that to the board. Just fitted suit.
A fitted suit. Hell yeah, dude. I hope I don't think it's a joke, because I'll put it next to the jokes.
Fitted suit, and you're just like fitted losing your mind. You're like, wait, why did I write fitted suit?
Hey, maybe I'll riff about it tonight in Kutztown. This is coming out after the show.
That's gonna be like,
so
I worked out to Kutztown 5 days ago. It probably went good.
Hell yeah. Hey, you'll see me next weekend, March 6th, at a movie theater to watch the Peaky Blinders movie. That's all I got. I actually have no gigs next weekend. So it's all good. I get to go watch a movie and make dinner with my wife. And, yeah, you know, it's kind of cool.
It's pretty cool.
Pretty cool.
Having a nice, loving wife.
Every day. Yeah, no, it's so cool. She came in, you know, looking beautiful as ever. She gave me a kiss. Love her to death. Right, Francis?
That's nice.
Francis.
You never kiss me anymore.
No, and honestly, it's because you got engaged.
That's nice.
Mm-hmm. It's because you got. I was being respectful, not to my marriage, to your relationship. To your relationship, I was like, it's I can't go there no more. So
it's crazy. I was coming home with like your lipstick all over my face. She was like, "What's going on?" I was like, "I don't know."
Yeah, I moved on to James McQN. You know, it's like you only have 2 eyes. He has 4.
That's true.
You know, so I got to get in there. Got to get into that little McQN-issy.
Okay, yeah. I was gonna say, do you want to say get in there? I don't know
Get
if
in
that's the
there.
right word. And then that was exactly what you wanted. Okay, yeah.
Anyway, so I want to get into some random things because, as everyone knows, so first off, I do want to say this podcast is sponsored by absolutely nobody. So if you would like to sponsor me, it doesn't cost me much to do anything. I'm using his tripod. So at the moment, I'd love it if you gave me some money so I can, I don't know, buy DaVinci Resolve or something. So sponsor me. I'll say it. Jack did technically say he'd give me $2 to mention 2 Street. Not on his podcast. He did not give it to me. So somebody at 2 Street owes me $2.
Okay.
And then
just send that invoice over.
Yep. I wanted in perforated check, and so that's when so I could do that because I like it when the paper does that.
It's fun to rip.
It's so much fun to rip, especially if it's like real good because I feel like people try and rip it only with one bend, and it's never enough. It's never enough. It's
these kids.
It's such a crazy thing to only do that. But what were we talking about? I'm sorry. Oh, I was saying we were sponsored by no one. Please sponsor me.
I mean, you are sponsored by me, kind of, with my tripod.
When I get, that's true. That's an in-kind sponsorship, in-kind donation. I like that.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, I do want to put this out into the earth really quick. As you guys know, I'm one of the producers for the NEPA Comedy Festival, which is taking place in Stroudsburg, Pennsylvania, October 8th through October 10th of 2026. And I wanted to say that we are accepting sponsorships, and I actually mean it. Like fuck my podcast. This podcast is silly, and who cares? But if you guys wanted to get like a page on a pamphlet, or if you guys wanted to like donate something in kind, like I know we're gonna need printer services and random like flyer work. We're gonna need a bunch of stuff. Just email us at comedyinthepoconos@gmail.com, and we would love to have your business sponsor our wonderful festival, which is non-profit. So you can end up, writing it off or whatever with the old tax man, with old, Uncle Sam and stuff. So you should do that. If you submit, make sure you have a good tape. All right.
Do you think people were submitting bad? Well, they probably were, but not like in their own head. They weren't like, all right, that's a bad tape. They probably were going to.
Dude, I don't even know. With the tapes, people don't like. There's a good portion of comics that apply for festivals, at least in the 2 years that I've been doing it. Last year we had 150 people sign up, and this year, I mean, I think we're close to 60 people already, and we're not even halfway through fucking. No, we're about halfway through Early Birds. So there's always going to be a percentage of people that submit to comedy festivals that don't have a lot of show tape.
Oh, you're getting to a point.
So it's like you're getting people who don't usually get on shows, every weekend to get tapes like that, or like some of them are at open mics, but some people just have no fucking clue. I mean, like last year, somebody sent me a tape of him talking into his phone in his garage for 5 minutes.
Just not even at a show.
Yeah, it's all subjective. Mm-hmm. But the problem is like if you think your tape's good, and then people are like, it's not our vibe. What's the growing point? What happens to you then as a comic? Because I remember when I was getting denied for like festivals and stuff, I'm like, yeah, but this fucking tape is killer, you know?
Really?
And then I'm looking at the tape like 2 years later, and I'm like, this was okay. This is, you know what I mean? It's fine. It wasn't bad, but it's like I totally understand why you would like get someone else for it. You know what I'm saying? There's like professional comics that
I think I'm much more self-hating than that. I'll watch a good tape. Like at my best tape, I'll watch it. I'm like, it is good, but wow, I hate this. It's like from a couple months ago. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. No, that's it's watching. I would almost at this point rather watch myself just because like I can nitpick it and edit. You know what I mean? I never mind. Like after I leave mics, I listen to my set immediately.
Yeah, I normally do.
And then
if it's good, if it's bad,
especially if it's bad. If I get heckled, I do it a lot.
No, I should look at it, but I listen to like the first like 30 seconds, and then I can hear like me get nervous, and then I'm like, I don't want to listen to this. Sometimes like I literally I shouldn't do this. Sometimes I will just be like, if I'm in a bad mood, I just delete it. I'm like, I know I did bad. Yeah. I'm just gonna not even give myself the chance to force myself to listen to that.
Dude, I like having all of it on tape just for the sake of like, I don't know. There's specific moments that you can't explain when you're on stage. You know what I mean? So like having, just like having like I've had like hecklers before ruin a set.
Yeah.
And then I only know it from memory, but then I'm like, oh wait, I have it recorded in audio of this. You know.
Yeah.
I know it's very hard to believe, but I never prep questions just because I kind of like whatever the free flow of it is. But for the sake of it, I know that you've been doing stand up for 2 years. Do you and Shevaun have the same day? Because Shevaun Brannigan, by the way, she's the best. They had like a 2-year anniversary of comedy together. It was very fun. Ice cream cake that I ate with on a napkin with no fork. That was awesome.
Yeah,
I got there late. Late. That's my fault.
So did I. I was running it.
You know.
I was Shevaun was like, "Can you get the cake?" Because like she was busy and I was just not. And I was like, "Yeah, absolutely."
You got your own cake?
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
And then it was I was going to brownies and I was like, did not get a cake. So I like go puffed 2 like mini cakes and then realized you would assume that a restaurant would have plates and utensils.
Yeah.
Did not. And so just was like, all right, I don't know. I got it there. I was like, you guys.
That was incredible. They don't like, why not just give you the baskets?
I think they have, I don't know. Well, baskets aren't great for ice cream cake, you know, but.
Yeah, but a paper towel, you know, it was on.
It wasn't great. It wasn't great. It was all happening so delicious. Fast. I was just like, yeah.
I ain't bitching about ice cream cake ever. I don't care. I have zero negative reviews on that experience eating ice cream cake. I think it's great.
It's pretty good.
Yeah. So wait. So I'm sorry. Yeah. When did you start?
I started like, and it was like February of 2 years ago, whatever that was. Shevaun was like a week. Yeah. Like a week before or after, I don't really remember. And we're both just as successful. We both do just as good.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, 2 years ago I was at Frigui's.
Frigui's was your first ever mic?
The first one I ever went up at. I like scope. Well, first of all, I went to like a helium open mic. Or I think it was an open mic. It probably wasn't funniest, but no, it was definitely an open mic because I went there. But no, I went to that one and it was a bunch of like really good comics. So I like kind of like knew who they were. And I was like, oh shit, this does not seem like what I'm supposed to be doing. Then I went to Frigui's, which is also great. But then when you get to the end, you're like, I could do this. And then I went. I was like happy. I was like, I'm not going to say it was my first set ever. I'm not going to use that escape plan.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to get up there and say what I said. There's only a couple people here, so it's like really not even that high stakes, even though I was nervous.
Wild to have that. That's a very good outlook to have as a new comedian. Be like, who cares? You know what I mean? Just like, oh, there's only a couple people here.
Yeah. Well, that's why like I was like happy to do Fergie's like late at night. I was like, you know, it seems kind of relaxed, but I was still very extremely nervous. Like I had like 5 like or 6 like Allagash, which is like kind of if you're doing 5 of those, you're like most people would probably be near blackout, but you know, Irish and whatever.
You get blackout off of 5, but no, you don't get blackout.
I don't, but I'm saying other people, yeah, you know.
Okay.
But yeah, so then I went up immediately. It was like, oh, it's my first time ever. Like, it's really weird in here right now. And like, and everyone was like, oh, okay, this is nice. And then I think I ran the light by accident. I didn't really know what it was. Someone like was giving me the light, and I was like, does that mean I'm done? And they were like, yep. I was like, all right. And I just like left.
I think that's so honorable though, just to be like, all right, cool. I'll see you guys later.
Yeah.
Because no one like, I feel like that's one of those things that we take for granted is the knowledge of the light. You know, because there are plenty of people.
So bad.
I remember one time I invited this guy into a mic because it was at Inkwell in Allentown, and I was outside smoking a cigarette, and this guy with just like this electric energy, comes up, starts talking to me. Just real nice guy, firm handshake, cool guy. And I was just like, oh yeah, dude, the open mic's about to start. Like I just talked to him like he was a comedian. Like and turns out he's never done comedy. He's just a very eccentric person that likes to be talked to by people, I guess. I don't know. And he goes on stage. He's like, I guess I'll try this. Does that. And he ran the light for like, I think they started like talking to him 5 minutes after the light.
Yeah.
And they're like, hey, man, and did that. And I felt so bad because I unleashed that. I brought a civilian amongst the garrison, and here we are.
Did he do good before that?
No.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I mean, it was fine.
Yeah.
Like it was like anybody's first time. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but first time without even like he wasn't there to like do comedy.
He wasn't there. He was outside. I was outside smoking a cigarette. He was just walking past this venue. We ended up getting in a conversation. Dude, I talked to everybody.
If I was outside an open mic and someone, before I did comedy, where any open mic, anyone who was any type of comedian was in my head like real, which everyone is a comedian, but I'm like respected them so much. And they're like, you're funny. You should get in here and do this. And I bombed. I may have never done comedy. that is, even if I did my first one that I prepared and it went bad, I don't know if I could have, because that's great. Did you like, this guy seemed like he's probably like an extrovert, like outgoing guy.
Very extroverted.
He's like,
thinks he did great. Like, yeah, he got off the stage and he was so excited.
People that
for
think
himself.
they did great is so funny.
Oh, I hate it when people are happy.
When I do good now, I definitely get like annoyingly like confident about it.
I never could like, of course I've had bad sets, but like whatever, say if I do 70% good, I'll be like, oh, I was at like 40% good. So I'm excited because one of my regular jokes that I always use, I came up with a new tag to begin it. And I think like right now what I'm realizing is like, being in Philly anyway, I'm writing a lot more material. It just being around creative people that are good at this make me want to do more. And it's like really fun. Like that, I like the writing process. But what I'm learning the most about is the immediate like bleed in energy into a joke. Like not just saying like, hey, here's the joke start. Hey, here's the joke finish. But just like, I don't know, the fake crowd work. You know what I mean? Like, or something like that. It. And I never really got that because at home I always had longer sets because all the mics were mixed. So that means I got to like have longer time.
Yeah.
And I came here and I didn't know how the fuck to do 3 minutes. It was crazy being like
doing just 3 minutes.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Because at home I was doing fucking 10. You know what I mean? Like minimum every. I think the least amount of time I've ever done at an open mic when I lived in the Poconos was 3 minutes once, and then 5 minutes, a few times, know. But it was usually like 7 to 15, were most of my sets.
This is kind of fun. I like talking comedy, but were you mostly doing like longer jokes that like? Because I feel like with the 3 and 4 minute sets, like you really have to like make sure you get like, if you've gone like 30 seconds without a laugh, it's like kind of, or at least trying to get a laugh, not dropping a punchline in like 30 seconds, unless like, for some reason, a joke deserves it.
Well, now I know that you don't need a punchline to be the only reason why people are laughing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, not like punchline, like, but just a line, like a laugh line, a line that makes people laugh.
So I was always way more of a storyteller and more of like, I don't know. I don't know how to describe myself, I guess. I'm a longer-winded storyteller. Mm-hmm. And so coming here, what I noticed at home was that I had enough time on stage for people to like me. Where here I don't. I just have to be funny, and that's how people will like me. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's like
at Mike specifically, it's a lot.
It's real tough.
Real shows you can the likability thing.
Yeah, I mean it's always easier. Like I personally think shows are way easier than mics, like by a mile.
I love shows. Yeah, shows are the best thing in the world.
Well, because you're doing it in front of people who don't know what, you know what I mean? They're not in comedy all the time. When you're out at work, I was talking about this with Pat last week. It's kind of like this weird dance that of going to open mics where it's just like, it can be very, very fun, but it's like oddly very, it could feel, especially if you drive, it's a very lonely experience that like drive home from mics after like doing the whole bit. So, but I don't know,
Yeah,
man. I love it. But now I'm finding out that I'm finding out how to get to the joke quicker. Finding out how to lead into the joke better. That's probably like my biggest takeaways so far in my first like almost year of Philly.
Wait, how long did you do comedy before?
Excuse me.
Because you're one of those. There's sometimes like people. Either it's a new person who starts, or it's someone who moved here. I don't know that they did comedy before. I see them, and it's normally when I'm like in like a rut. I'm like, God damn it, that person's new, and I always get not even like anger at the person, just like it's like, wow, I suck. That person's not better than me, and then I always get like kind of happy when I find out you did it before.
Oh, okay, yeah. So I have two answers actually. No, I just have such a fucking I have a dry thrusty right now.
What that thrusty do? I'm just nervous. Calm down. Like, hey, Chris, calm down.
But what if they don't like it?
They won't. It doesn't matter.
But I want them to like it a little bit, just a little bit.
A little bit?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it doesn't have to be a lot of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, just be the best you can be. Don't do that.
I have two answers for that question, and one is, I've been taking comedy seriously for about 2.5 years.
Okay.
But I first got on stage when I was 15. So 15 years ago. And through my teens and early 20s, I traveled. I did Music Fest in like 2016. I did like, I've done the Sherman Theater, like shit like that. So like, the random shows that, you know, were big. But the problem was like, I did not take it seriously. I thought like just going on stage was enough to achieve this dream. So I would go to open mics and leave immediately after my set. And most of them were mixed mics anyway, so it was just a bunch of so I wasn't even like hanging out with comics.
Oh yeah.
I was just hanging out with people.
Mixed mics. I've never done mixed mic.
I mean, that's all we had.
Yeah, I know,
so we're driving 45 minutes to an hour. To do shit after somebody goes up there and fucking, you know, sings whatever the hell, poetry. Dude, I have
poetry stuff.
Yo, it happens. I have very, very talented poetry friends.
Yeah.
And but I remember this one time at one of my favorite mics back home, V Spot. Shout out V Spot. Rich Howell's NEPA Scene. Look NEPA Scene up when you get a second. The fucking man, Jerry, Amelia, everybody at the V Spot. I love you guys and I miss you guys. It is a fucking shit show there, and it is nuts. Like you have to love it there and hate yourself to do well there. Okay. And so it took me like
it's 2 Street.
Well, exactly. Yeah. Only imagine it's like mountainous people that also sing and do shit. So there. It's one of those things where it took me a while. It was the first time where I realized that no one gives a shit and I have to make them give a shit. So it kind of like water on rocks, you know, it just kind of like, with every day, just kind of like just honing it to yourself. And now, so this was the story I was going to bring up, was this one time this person went up and did poetry. Mm-hmm. And like, it was about, you know, like losing love and someone dying and stuff. I did bawling on stage, crying. And it was a very sad poem, by the way. It was listen, I have no shame on that. Do you cry? This is all live streamed on Facebook, by the way.
Oh my God.
Just so we know, for like extra salt and pepper on the steak, you know. And then I went up. And I had to follow that immediately. I just called her poetry powerful, and that's.
Did you say it Did you say it like very powerful?
I looked at her while doing my eyebrows like that, like powerful, and did that. And then I was like, guys, let's laugh. Point. No, it wasn't like that. I mean,
laughter's the best medicine.
Amen. Yeah. As we're all pointing and laughing at this person, it was like, get better, get better. So yeah, I don't know. That really got me into getting good at comedy in terms of just like
that one lady.
That one lady. Yeah, she was my opener for years now. But when I was a kid, I'd always say like I did comedy and I did a lot of stage time, but like I don't necessarily count it because I didn't like try.
I don't.
I was just young,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? I was just young and people were giving me spots because I was kind of funny in a conversation.
That's pretty cool though. That's pretty fun.
Hey man, not for nothing, but like I'm still friends with the majority of the people that I started with, and having them around as just friends in life, you know, has been phenomenal. I met a lot of I can actually chalk up most of my favorite memories of like my early to mid 20s because of comedy.
Yeah.
Just because of the people I knew. You know what I mean?
It seems very fun. Honestly, I was such a shithead when I was that age. I feel like I would have stopped just because it would have like ruined my life. Like I would have. I'm glad I did. Well, I guess college I was also a shithead, but the confidence first of all to do comedy as a 15-year-old and like actually be good at it is very impressive. And then just like the lifestyle.
I wasn't good at it when I was a kid, but I guess compared
sure,
to
like,
other,
but if same as like when I said like I wouldn't have been able to do open mics if I bombed the first time as an adult. I don't know. But
it worked out, dude. I mean, I was always just down with the clown, I guess. I started with sketch comedy with my friends, and we were doing sketches on YouTube when we were like, 13, 14. And and then since then I kind of just I did stand up, and I had always clicked. I don't know if I think I like sketch comedy more, but I don't necessarily have the avenue to kind of pursue it on a consistent level.
Yeah, it's kind of a tough one.
Well, I mean, like I'm in love with stand-up. It's an amazing art, and I am both feet.
And it is an art.
It is an art.
The Irish were slaves.
Come to 2 Street. Irish were slaves. Come to 2 Street. Comedy is art.
Yeah.
And we'll put it right here. Dude, like that, but I wanted that fat.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm the one who edits this, so I have to tell myself what I want. But I don't know. So it's been like a very weird thing. Do you know what's funny is the last time I lived in Philly, I lived in Philly from like 2017 until COVID. And just
were you doing comedy then?
Well, so I went to one open mic, and it was when Helium did it in the fucking foyer. Like right in the beginning of Helium, like as soon as you walk in where that bar is, it's like right in there. I was like 40th on a list because only the regulars got to do the main room. And this is this is as like, consider me a tourist right here in my, like, so everything I'm saying is as somebody who has no clue what they're talking about. There was probably it was again with the email list, right? That was before they did the drawing. I'm pretty sure everyone would just get on. So if you like, if you emailed or whatever, you got into at least like the one in the other room.
Okay.
Right. So anyway, so the reason why I didn't do comedy in Philly was because like, well, first off, I guess the true answer is I don't really know. Would have been different. I mean, like, fuck. Imagine the people that I'm hanging around with if this was, 10 years earlier, almost 10 years earlier. Kind of wild.
Mm-hmm. But then you wouldn't have met me.
Yeah, I would have. I mean, I just would have been I just would have been here. But then again, like, it's one of those things, dude. It's just like, I think about it all the time because I just worked all the time. When I moved to Philly, my buddy was like, hey, I have a bed behind a sheet at the bottom of a staircase in our basement. Would you like that?
It's a lot of people.
Yeah, and I was just like, yeah, sure. So for $200 a month, I just, slept behind a sheet.
It's pretty good.
Twin side, but yeah, fuck it. So whatever. So I finally got a job that I liked after I left Dave & Buster's. I would just be there fucking 10 hours a day, 4 or 5 days out of the week. So I just didn't, and it was all at night. So it's like, I just ended up getting into this really unhealthy circle of living a block away from the bar I work at.
Yeah.
So I'm there every single day just for the sake of it. I'm here right now.
Yeah.
Because of my decision. So I can't be upset that I didn't do something early. Yeah. I'd go crazy if I cause dude, I started when I was 15. Yeah. You know what I mean? If I like did that from the start, if I was able to like do what I'm doing now from the start, who the fuck knows? But I go insane if I actually thought about that all the time.
Oh yeah, obviously. I do the same thing. Like I started when I was like 28. I'm like, what if I started earlier? But like I said, if I started when I was earlier, I'm very self-conscious now.
Yeah.
I'm by far the most confident I've ever been. So if I did it when I was like 21, that would have been brutal. I don't know if I would have came back to it.
I think like one thing that I'm realizing too is, you know, where are you from? Like, where were you?
I'm like from outside the city, so I don't have the issue of the whole not having friends around here. I have like a million, like family friends and like friends from like school and a lot of my college friends.
Both my wife and I are very jealous of you.
Yeah, a lot of people are.
Yeah, just like happy. Hey, you want to go get a fucking bagel? Like, we don't really have like, you know what I mean? It's just kind of us. I mean, I have
comedy's good like that though.
Yeah, comedy's
There's
good
so
like
many
that. I'm starting
comedians
to get
that, like,
starting to get solid friends from comedy, and you know, I always had my friends from work, but it was always like, I don't know, man. Like it is very weird leaving your home friend group. You know, like I miss them a lot. I miss them a lot. I miss hanging out because I always worked with my best friends, but at the same time, something that I noticed a lot is that the mental state of moving somewhere so starkly different from where we're from is it's a different tired. It's a mentally tired more than a physically, you know? So it's like, I love Philly. I think Philadelphia is fantastic. Worst drivers in the world. Worst drivers by a million billion miles. It's not even, dude, people in Philly, I don't know what the fuck happens when they turn the key to their car, but they just turn into just horrible people.
My theory is that the cops really do not care at all. So it's like a bad kid who never gets reprimanded. So like you can just do whatever you want, and you can, and it's crazy. And so like I should talk like Jersey drivers, and I do hate Jersey drivers, but they're good at driving. They're just really mean.
Yeah,
like they'll just cut you off and like Philadelphia drivers are bad at driving, and they're just mean, and they don't care at all.
Dude, I always like never understood. Do you know what pisses me the fuck off too? What I'm noticing in Philly is that the automated speed limit thing is pissing me off because the only thing good about Philly drivers is that they get there fast.
Yeah.
So now the only time you're going to get Philadelphia drivers in trouble is when they're going fast is horse shit. Like, just put speed bumps. Just put more speed bumps. I don't care if you put speed bumps on fucking Broad Street. I don't give a shit. But like $100 fine.
Yeah, it's crazy.
You can eat my whole ass from the front, dude. I don't want that.
Sorry, just from the.
Yes.
Okay.
It's kind of a from under thing.
Okay. Yeah.
It's its own thing.
Okay. Yeah.
People have been sucking dick from the back for too long, so I'm trying to
flip the script.
I'm trying to flip the ass.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, but Philadelphia in general.
This is going to be a gay porn. Maybe
What's that?
Maybe this is going to be a gay porn.
Maybe.
I'm feeling something.
I'm liking this. I know. I don't have like the couch, but I have a couch. You know.
Yeah. You know.
I can love it and all these things be true, but like other than the drivers, I think, the disregard for your fellow person on like on a mass level is kind of wild. Like,
you're talking like homeless or in general?
Just in general, like people don't like, from at least working in food service, like people don't give a fuck.
You get the worst people.
People don't give a fuck. But I just think like the people one-on-one though, the people one-on-one in Philly are phenomenal. Like I think a lot of the time when you get into a conversation with somebody just randomly off the like just whatever, the conversations are fantastic. The stories that I hear from Philadelphians are just so cool. It's just so fun. Every time I get in an Uber, I'm a fucking chatty Cathy. I just, I love it. I talk.
I sit behind Uber drivers sometimes to like
to deter them.
Yeah. I just say like, anytime I say anything, I'm just like, I have a headphone. I'm like, yeah.
Dude, you sit right behind me. You have a beautiful neck.
Just breathing.
Yeah.
Drive.
Wow. Drive.
Follow that guy. Follow that guy.
But I mean, other than that, I think like the best part about Philly, I said this on another pod too, is just like Philly's just honest. They're just so real, man. I mean, it's making me such a better like performer, and it's just making me realize crowds so much quicker, because like at home, it's kind of easy to make people who are happy laugh.
People,
you know? But if you can make people who are sad laugh, then you're making money. Then you're doing it, dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah, doing shows in the city is much I think it's better doing shows like in Delco. It's fun to do a show in like Delco or something like that. And
Yeah.
Delco is like what I count as like not in the city, because that is people that are just like, oh, it's if you say anything kind of like silly, then they're like, ha ha ha. But
Mhm.
like even like non-comics sometimes will like understand the concept of like what a joke is, and they're like, this isn't, you're not doing this right.
No, yeah, I get what you mean.
Yeah, but and city people just have more fun all the time. It's like harder to like to get them like stimulated, so you have to like be really good. I feel
That's true. Yeah, dude, because that's a lot of.
they have a lot of options. They could go to like a music show or like
Yeah.
anything else fun. There's 2 Dave and Buster's. I know you're a Dave and Buster's
Big
former man.
hater.
Big
I'm
hater?
a big hater of Dave and Buster's.
I'm a big lover, but that's from the consumer side.
Yeah, it was the only job I didn't go to on the last day.
Okay.
Like I was sitting at
That's
home
awesome.
before the last day because I put in my 2 weeks, and I was sitting there. I'm like, yeah, no, it doesn't matter. I
There
remember
are-
people
yeah,
at Dave and
yeah.
Buster's. There are mothers holding margaritas in one hand and an infant, like a baby in the other hand. And it's in a fucking arcade that's 100 decibels loud.
Yeah.
Like, dude, Dave and Buster's.
I will say
Is-
I've been to a lot of Dave and Buster's, but I want to hear your experience. I have been the person who has been almost blackout drunk at Dave and Buster's, having a great time, and like, dude, you just like kind of bump into like a group of like children. You're like, this is weird. I
This
don't
is-
like.
yeah.
They shouldn't be like, go to Chuck E.
No.
Cheese.
I think if you
This is my
this
place.
goes for all of you, all right? If you bring kids to Dave and Buster's, fuck you, all right? I want a big fuck you on the screen to you. If you bring kids to Dave and Buster's, you can go for a walk, all right? My problem is that I'm from the Poconos, so that means everything that I know about tourism, like I was literally, it's like if you were born in Disney under Disney.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You just grew up around all of this stuff being fake. So it's like whether it's Kalahari, you shout out Kalahari, or Great Wolf Lodge, anything like that. Shout out Great Wolf Lodge. It's all fake.
Do you
You
have
just
beef
go in there.
against-
I don't. I mean, my brother worked at Great Wolf. I worked at Kalahari, and I hated working at Kalahari only just because like,
That's another place you probably get really annoying kids and families. All
dude,
the time.
no one wants to pay $20 for eggs. No one. So
Yeah.
you never get fucking tipped. It was the only right because you either went to my restaurant, or you went to the buffet.
Mhm.
And some people went to the restaurant because the buffet was so full because the restaurant was so expensive. And then at the end of my shift, I'd have to roll like I'd get there at 6:30 in the morning to cut lemons and shit, like get everything set up. And then fucking at the end of it, I'd have to run like 200-300 silverware roll-ups. It just wasn't fun. It just wasn't fun.
Doesn't sound very fun.
But then I left that job to have a job that I had for almost 10 years. So it's like it all shakes out.
Like if you want to go there to watch games, because they have
Mhm.
like 5 screens, you can like basically take over like the main room. It's
Yeah.
a great place to go. I do love that. Also, well, I will say this: I did a silent auction for a Jalen Hurts signed jersey. I think it was from an actual charity, and maybe it's real, but it's not a real jersey. I don't think Jalen Hurts would have signed a fake jersey.
Yeah.
It was like $250. So I do have that. I never brought it up. I was like, all right, I'm not gonna. So maybe that I don't like that.
You have fake merch?
Oh yeah,
Hell
a
yeah,
fake
dude.
Jalen Hurts jersey.
That's what I'm talking about.
It's
dude.
just in my closet. I'm embarrassed to. Look, I don't know.
You should like put that in like a very low quality frame.
I was thinking about that. I was
Yeah.
just nailed to the wall, not even in a frame.
For sure, dude.
Yeah.
What's your job kind of until you work from home now, but like what's it been? I feel
I'm
so
like-
bad about the cat hair. I'm so sorry.
I don't really care. Like I
Alright,
said, it
cool.
doesn't like bother me. Yeah, I'm kind of allergic to cats, but the cat's cute.
Yeah, cat's
I'm allergic
cute,
enough where I can push through my allergies
but
to
you
pet a cat.
like on your own volition were just like I'm gonna dress up very nice.
That is,
I'm
yes.
gonna go to Chris's house looking like Lex Friedman, and I'm gonna go talk to him.
yeah,
And now
it's
his
coming.
damn cat
yeah.
is hair all over you. So that's just gonna happen. You're gonna be like this for a week, dude. It's
I-
like glitter.
Yeah, I take a goof pretty well. That's
Mhm.
that's one.
I didn't
good
goof
thing
you. This
about me.
was, yeah, no, you. This was your decision, and that's okay. And I think that's
Yeah.
okay. So
I'm sorry that I keep pretending that I didn't do this on my own volition. I got here, I got a little self conscious, and then
because I was all comfy.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
You look
that
very
was-
comfy right now. dude.
Oh, dude, I'm loving it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As soon as I did see, I was like, motherfucker,
Oh, I know. Yeah.
I knew it.
Hell yeah, dude.
In that bag, I do have clothes, but I was like, at this point,
I got to do the bit. I would. Because yeah, dude, it's so much fun fucking with people. I love it. So anyway,
It
what
is
do
fun
you
fucking
what do you
fucking
do?
with
What do you do
Oh,
as, as
I
a
work
job?
for well, I won't say the company, but I would do what's it called? I'm an engineer, mechanical engineer, so I design like HVAC systems.
Oh, how I didn't know I had a fucking.
I know. Anytime
I didn't know that this suit was just a drop in a bucket for you.
I mean,
Jeez
no
Louise,
big
dude.
deal,
Oh my
so.
god.
Sometimes I do tell people what I do. They're like, clearly like, I thought you were a fucking idiot.
Well, I mean,
Which I am. I'm just.
Jake Aaron is an engineer too.
Yeah, there's
Have you met Jake Aaron? He was like the guy who moved from Binghamton not too long ago, but he's like a traveling.
Sort of, yeah.
Yeah, black hair, glasses. If you want, just look right here. I'll have his picture right here.
Wow.
Yeah, see, so but yeah, he does stand up,
beautiful.
but they have him jackassing all over the country, like driving to like go fix robots and shit.
That's cool.
And
I
then-
did get to do that. That's why I went to like Pensacola, Florida.
Yeah.
Did an open mic there. It was something Shout at the Moon or something like that. I feel bad now because they were really nice. But if you're in Pensacola, there is an open mic on Tuesdays or Wednesdays.
Mhm.
And then I did, like, I was up in New York for one. I did one in Connecticut. It's fun going to different scenes to do comedy for just
Sure.
like a night. Because, do you know why? You can do your best jokes and no one knows.
Yeah. You can do material, dude, every time. I don't know what it is, but I am doomed to bomb at open mics when I use my material. I don't know what
Everyone
it
is
is.
because you just I hope like specifically if you don't feel like you're like if people can tell when you're doing good stuff. In New York, I specifically like was like looking at my phone to make it seem like it was more free flowing. It's very embarrassing. But at open mics, if you're just doing an obvious like set that is
Mhm.
good, people will laugh. And if you do like one of your like best jokes, people will laugh. But I think everyone's just like recognizes it's a joke unless it is like legit.
Have you ever like
Super funny.
have you ever used your closer when you weren't supposed to? Like, dude, I've
Like
used
I've been doing really bad, and I just wanted to like get out of there with a laugh.
Yeah, like your real closer, and then you do
A
it
real
at
closer, I never really do in open mics because it's like it's my abortion joke, which is like part of it is like the being in a real show makes it so much funnier because I basically trick people. But I have done, yeah, I've used like just not a closer, but at Brownies the other week I did it where like so part of my Brownie set I had like one good joke that was new, one okay joke that was new, then two that I thought in my own head were bad and they were. And then I just kept saying I just got engaged to get claps, which worked.
Hell
That was
yeah.
funny.
It does work. You have to use it, dude.
Yeah, I use it all the time. I'm gonna use it until it doesn't work.
Oh, just you wait. Because not only are you gonna be able to use it as that, but then you're newly married, dude. You have like a whole 2.5 years of milking this shit, dude.
It's gonna get, yeah.
Amen, brother.
But I ended on like a joke that that already. It's like when when you like the last time you say a joke that's new for like a month, and people are like,
yeah,
it's like, all right, I shouldn't be telling this anymore.
Sure. Well, no, that's how
That's
I
what
feel.
I
Just
did.
do it. You have to come up with new stuff every week.
I know, especially in that's one thing.
When
I
you
don't
go
know
on
if how it
stage,
is. Yeah,
You're going on stage 10 times a week. You know what I
I
mean?
will say
Well,
this. So you do over exaggerate in your own head how much people know your stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You can like mix in other stuff. I remember like one time when I was hosting Brody, like I told Brody like that one joke and he was like, I don't think I've ever heard that one. I was like, no one in the world has heard this joke more than you. So if you don't know this one, I think we're fine. But it's the feeling of going up there.
Shout out Brody Martin.
Yeah, shout out Brody Martin. What a guy. What a guy. Also used to be host of 2 Street, but he's a teacher, so I have no idea how he did that. He's a true hero, real hero
He's a hero.
to many. Yeah.
You know.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, man.
Yeah. Hey, pat yourself on the back right now. We'll give you 5 seconds.
Brody. Make sure you're doing that, okay? Make sure you're patting your back, okay? Okay, Brody?
That's probably a really like surreal moment for him.
Okay, Brody, we're looking at you. Gotta pat your back, okay? I'm a good teacher. So what's being a mechanical engineer?
What'd you say? No, I'm just kidding. If we just like pretend like the fuck you just say? Oh, I'm gonna text PJ right now. That wasn't that funny.
And now he's still looking.
We're
at
breaking
this
the
too.
matrix
He's
right
still
now.
looking at this, Brody.
What if I got a text
The
from him right
movie's
now?
over.
Oh god.
So with being like a mechanical engineer and stuff like that, like what I can't imagine much of it ties to comedy, like in terms of just like subject matter of talking points.
Yeah, you don't get as many.
No,
It's like
right?
that's why I feel like there's a lot of teachers and a lot of restaurant people, and one I feel like you see the worst of people as a restaurant
Sure.
person, so that's like a good like way to like just feel like you have material, but it probably does. the type of person you're probably like a little more like outgoing and stuff. The engineering is not at all like that. I didn't get
make jokes about like door hinges and stuff, like things to make like.
I've tried writing them. I don't. It's it's more like jokes about how it's funny that I am an engineer. Isn't that insane? But
I think it is very funny because you seem like you're gonna be like the dad that hangs out with his son's friends and him like at the barbecue. You're just like, why? You guys can have a beer.
Yeah.
You guys can have a beer if you want. Hey, just don't tell your mom. All right.
Don't tell your mom. Have a beer.
Have a beer. Don't tell your mom.
Get back in here. I don't care if you don't want it. Have the beer.
That's
Have
what
the
I
beer.
say to my mom. I'm like, Mom, do you want a beer? Don't tell your mom.
Don't tell your mom.
Hey, good luck. I don't know if you've ever tried speaking through 6 feet of ground before, but Grandma's not getting the message.
I locked the door.
Yeah, good luck talking through mahogany. You know, it's not.
I'll be the dad who's trying to be cool to his son's friends, but they don't like me.
No, I want to be like. I just want to be like Amy Poehler and Mean Girls. I'm the cool mom. Yeah, dude. When I end up having kids, I can't wait to just make. I just can't wait to make jokes. I'm so excited. I'm so excited for like the first like infancy years, like first 3 years where it's like everything's funny.
Oh,
you know?
yeah.
And then as a teenager where I could just bully them. Like
I'm definitely gonna be more of a bullier, a friendly bullier.
Oh, dude. So I can't wait for those moments of just like nuanced ignorance, because you really only get wisdom throughout when you grow up. So when I have kids and they don't have that, and it's my job to raise them, there's going to be too many times where it's too funny. You know, there's going to be times where I can't laugh because it's like it's a learning moment. But like, as somebody who enjoys laughing, I can only imagine in the good times of having kids when it's like when they're not upset and stuff like that. That's gonna be so funny. It's gonna be so much fun.
Yes, I do agree.
You know, I'm very excited for those moments, and
it'll be fun.
Yeah, and
we're fun. We like to have fun.
We like to have fun.
And we're also the comics who aren't like when you stop doing comedy, you're like miserable. I think.
Yeah.
So,
well,
like,
I need to do comedy forever. It's just what I'm saying. Brody, stop.
Jesus Christ,
Brody, please.
He's looking at his phone.
He's looking at his fucking phone again.
This is crazy.
So, no, but exactly that. Like, it's, I guess the devil you got to dance with at some point, where it's just kind of like, learning what it's like to have this, like, you know, work, comedy, family sort of go at it in like a real way. And I can only imagine it's going to be like stressful, but like anything worth it is worth working for.
Yeah,
so,
it's definitely harder. Even starting like later, I feel like I'm jealous of like the younger guys who like, really do it all. I could do it way more than I do, and I got to get back in the mode of doing it way more. But the younger guys who do it like every night, it's like awesome. But even now, I can't do that. But
I go out like
you do it a lot. It's not like
try.
Yeah.
You know, but like at the same time though, there's like some people that are willing to go to everything regardless of their mental status. Like there are times now where I can like I've learned enough. I have like friends in the scene, and I know what places I could get on and stuff and everything. Like I know enough about that to where if it's like late after work and I could make a mic, I could be like, you know what, but for why? I could just go home and have 2 extra hours and hang out, watch some Peaky Blinders with my love.
You love Peaky Blinders, man.
It's only because we've been watching it.
Like
do you know what's funny? It is the
like
fifth time. It is the 5th time. I want a Peaky Blinders counter on here. Oh. Dude, I've just been watching it. Do you know what? Do you know why though? I think I know why. It is a good show, but they also smoke cigarettes so often in that show that it makes me think about smoking cigarettes. So it's like I'm literally thinking of a nicotine addiction. Right now?
It is a good show, but it does feel like every season. And I've only seen up to like the one where like basically the Nazi guy. I've seen the end of that season.
Okay. That's season. It's season 5.
5 maybe.
Yeah, 4 is Luca.
That's the Italian one.
Yeah, Italian.
It feels like every season the main guy's losing, and then in the last episode they're just like, "Psych, we win."
Yeah,
it doesn't really feel like
No, and I completely agree.
There's a lot of really good performances, but the overall story sometimes isn't great.
I think that's a perfect way of putting it. And I'm so excited for the movie to come out. And I'm trying to get my wife to watch all the episodes beforehand. I didn't know. It was one of those shows that I didn't realize had so little episodes. Yeah. Because it's like it only has 6 episodes.
And you can fly through it, yeah.
But they're hour-long episodes, so it's
do you put subtitles on?
I put subtitles on anyway. I always have subtitles
Oh,
on.
really?
Yeah, I would just rather watch movies with subtitles. I mean,
So I'm just kidding. I don't
yeah,
give
right.
a shit if you do.
Well,
But
because it's just easier. Like sometimes I just zone out, dude. I'd rather read. You know.
I guess it's like I was gonna say like why not just watch it? But that actually probably does make you watch it harder because you have to read because you are reading. But as someone who doesn't do that, a lot of people do this. Do you know that people have to put subtitles on because you can't understand what they're saying ever?
Oh, dude. I mean, I know that there are
What-
people like that.
Who's the famous guy who plays the Jewish mobster?
Oh, fucking, Alfie Solomons
He's
is
Venom.
is played by Tom Hardy.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Him is like that's
That is a man who will murder you under the guise of God. You know, like shit like that.
Yeah.
And it's just, it's tough sometimes, especially when he's yelling. I don't fucking know right now. You know. But, hi, yes. My cat loves getting fucked up by pets. You're getting fucked up by pets. And, yeah, dude, great show. So I've just been watching that a lot, and that's why I'm bringing it up 17 fucking times. And, do you know what? I actually think that this
should
is
tag
a very
Peaky Blinders.
Huh?
Tag Peaky Blinders.
Hey,
show.
shout out Peaky Blinders, Brody Martin. And, so right now what we're going to do is we're going to start with our bangers and dangers. All right, so what you do is I'm going to show you 5 things. One of them's in red. Don't know why.
Are you tricking me?
No,
Is
this
there a trick?
actually so.
I'm on my toes.
Last week I did make Pat Romo set up furniture. You're looking at it over there, and
Did he really do it?
Huh?
He really did.
We got the pieces out and stuff when we were working on it. You know. But bangers and dangers, I'm going to show you 5 different things, and one of them is going to be in red. I have not figured out why it's in red. I just like that happens.
All right. I'm watching.
And you tell me if it's a banger or a danger, and then your opinion on it.
Okay. Once again, I do like that. You did this with movies the first episode. It was great. It was fun. I was watching it. And
Oh yeah.
you're like, I got a couple movies here. And then you put a piece of paper that just had the name of the movie. It killed me when I thought it was going to be the poster. It was very funny at the time.
I appreciate it.
And you printed it out. It's fun.
Always print. I have a stack of them. So on the 100th episode, I'm going to bring all 500 of them out and just like pick from them randomly and see what happens.
Ooh.
See how many we can get through. So first banger or danger is coffee.
That's a banger.
That's a banger.
Shit.
Do you
I feel like too many people say banger, and I was really pumped to say danger to anything, but
Yep.
I drink a weird amount of coffee.
What's a weird amount?
This was like a large Wawa iced coffee. I'll have like
Yeah, but that's like half
some
water.
days.
Wawa coffee in the iced form always sucks, in my opinion. I think their hot coffee is like way better.
I'm just an iced coffee guy, so I love it. I mean, I'll have like Starbucks coffee or Wawa iced coffee. Like I drink a weird amount of coffee
Okay.
because like it doesn't get. I'm pretty like low energy in
I
general.
wish I
most
knew
of the
that.
time.
I'd make some coffee. I always have coffee.
I mean, I already had this entire. This is the second. I've had 1.5 of these today. Coffee is the best thing in the world.
Because I wake up like I can't do. I'm literally like I'm not awake till I've had my coffee.
Don't talk to me. I'll fucking kill myself if I have my coffee. You know what I mean, Janet?
That's it. You know what I mean, Brody? Yeah. I want that on a mug. Like I will fucking kill myself.
I'll fucking kill myself. Please get me coffee, please.
Yes,
I'm not kidding.
And I want your face.
I'm not
on
kidding.
it.
This isn't a joke.
I'm not kidding. It's still going around the cup. You know.
I might do it if I get some, but it wouldn't hurt if I did get coffee.
Apparently, I'm trying to fucking think what the place is called, but there's a place. Hold on one second.
There's a place. Are you not recording with it? Oh man. See, someone who's meaner would call you a real fool right now, but I'm not. Brody would do that.
I was looking for my phone and I'm recording this podcast with it. So there is a coffee shop. Somebody needs
a glass of coffee.
Hey, glass of coffee for some reason.
Just in a glass.
That grossed me out.
Just in a nice pitcher. Take a pitcher.
Well, dude, when I worked at Red Robin, that's what we would do because like we had like really thick glass, so like we didn't really have coffee cups that were like that. So I would just make coffee in a glass and just have it.
Yeah, every once in a while I do it like at a red Solo cup. It just feels weird.
Yeah, it feels so odd. It's kind of like drinking liquor out of a mug. You know what I mean? It's kind of just like You know, you have to do what you have to do, but
Yeah.
nonetheless. So, yeah, but no, big coffee man. There's a coffee place in Philly that apparently is like super bougie and expensive, and they do it through like one of those fucking like Harry Potter aerator looking son of a bitches. Like everything looks upside down for some reason, and I want to go there. Apparently, it's in Chinatown. But coffee is my favorite thing in the world. I fucking love it.
I fucking love coffee. I legally am prescribed Adderall, and I will literally drink coffee on Adderall. It just doesn't fuck with me.
Real, so you get to just drink. Do you ever drink so much that your tongue goes like it changes color, like goes brown, like the film? Like you ever get coffee film?
A little bit.
It happens.
My
dude.
breath sometimes smells so. Like I brush my teeth a lot just because of the amount of coffee I drink.
I couldn't tell.
Do you ever catch it?
Huh?
Do you ever catch like your own?
My own smell of my breath?
Yeah. If you drink a lot of coffee, it's like the worst smell in the whole world.
It's more so just like the taste, because like when I drink, I always I get like Starbucks coffee like in the bag, and it's like if I drink a lot of coffee, like my tongue will be like literally coated in coffee.
Yeah.
So like just like you can't change. It's kind of like eating a tum. Like that is the flavor of your mouth.
Yeah.
Like that is just what's happening. So that's the only thing. I have to just scrub the shit out of my mouth when I drink coffee. But same thing, man. I just fucking yellow ass teeth because of that shit. Not you. I'm saying. I'm saying like I can tell that. Yeah. All right, we'll see. But like I won't give up coffee. So coffee's a banger, huh? We don't have many dangers.
Unfortunately,
we don't have many dangers. All right.
Has anyone said a danger
yet? Yeah. Medieval times.
It's a banger. It's a banger.
It's a banger.
I've only been there once, and it's awesome.
Dude, we had I always wanted the black and white night because it has checkered like ska. I'm a big ska guy.
That's a good reason too.
Yeah,
it is, yeah.
You know what I mean? But last time he beat my guy, and I didn't like that. Like we went, my buddy. So I'm sorry, you said banger, correct?
Yeah.
All right, banger, certified banger, and we went for my buddy's. Awesome. We went for my buddy's bachelor party there. And what we did, because it's actually located very close to an airport. So we made him pack a bag. We made him like pack a bag, and we had my friend drive him to like pretending to the airport, and then ends up getting into because we did not tell him where we were going. We were just like, I don't know, just pack a bag.
Bag over his head?
No, yeah, pretty much. I mean, like, yeah, we pretty my buddy kidnapped him, and we told his wife obviously and everything that was happening. Fiance at the time, obviously, but we got there, we probably spent I don't know $100 and something on like 5 beers.
Oh yeah, that's
some
wildly expensive.
But they're also like fucking 40.
Yeah. It's not. Yeah.
No, it's horrible, but like, and then we got like the VIP package, so we got to get my buddy like a picture with the king and the queen, and we got a shout out.
I was gonna say they shout you out. You're part of it.
But it was like, it's Lord Michael's bachelor party, and then it was like, and it's Lilith's third birthday. You know,
it'd be funny if they gave you the winning night and Lilith got like a losing night. You're like,
amen.
Fuck you, Lilith.
And that is what would happen. I get so fucking.
I think I got a little too into it, and the people I was with were probably not. Were probably like, calm down. I'm like, what?
Then why are we
here? We're here. They're jousting.
Yeah. So how many
we're
times
here
have
to
you
eat
been?
chicken. I've only been there once. That's why it's probably like if I went like 3 times, I'm like, all right. Medieval fairs I've been to like only like twice, I guess. Those are very fun too, but that's not what we're talking about.
Fairs.
Ren fairs?
Yeah, I just hate when they call them Ren fairs. I think Renaissance fair is plenty. I think you should just call them Renaissance fairs.
Because
they call them Ren fairs, and I'm just like, guys, it's like
they're very busy. They got things to do. They can't be saying the whole word Renaissance.
And this is coming from a guy who says Salvo instead of Salvation Army, but nonetheless, you know, when I went like, hey, it's a good one. It's a good one. Way better than Ren fair.
Salvo,
that sounds weird.
If you're saying Salvation Army, you probably are busier than someone saying Ren fair.
Right?
Yeah,
dude. I got a Ryan Rinz fair in a Salvation Army. And find all the deals.
Facebook Marketplace.
Shout out, you know.
Facebook Marketplace has got like
dude
statues of like gnomes and Legos.
Bro, it's such a grind. It's crazy. Like, you know, like the mindset you got to be in to be successful at that's so wild. I have so much fucking respect for like just like the business wherewithal to be able to do what Ryan does. It's crazy to me.
That's another like much like restaurant stuff. You deal with the most insane people of all time. Probably sucks working at Actually, I will say the people working there seemed like they liked it because they were real like. At the one I went to, they were real into it and like kept up like the facade.
At the end of it, the server has to be like, and just so you know, the tip is not included. In like the voice.
Yeah.
And they, so it was bad. Like I couldn't ever imagine being a waiter at a fucking medieval times.
You just
It's gonna
don't
be
drop
tough.
the bit, and you're like, we're not paying. We just robbed you. We're looting you. They're like, don't.
Because dude, they'll say things. They'll just have like the scroll and everything, and they're just like, tonight on the menu we have a nice roasted turkey leg, some tomato soup, a baked potato, and like whatever else. And they'll be like, now, does anybody have a gluten allergy?
That's really funny.
Medieval Times is one of those places where you get to smoke in the bathroom. You know, smoke ripping Benjamins in the bathroom's awesome. But I'll tell you the one thing that sucks. When I went there as a kid, they had wooden swords and shields. Now they don't do that anymore.
Yeah,
They
it's
do like foam.
I do have a foam hammer from Medieval Times.
Dude, it was so
Foam's
cool.
fun though.
It's but like
you
I want
can-
to like accidentally make my cousin cry because of it. You know what I mean? Like that's one of those things that you get where you're just like, oh, I didn't mean to hit him with the wooden sword.
But you did mean.
But
that.
I did. Mean,
Ah,
I did
you
because I
dirty
was a little
dog.
dirty
You
dog. You know what I
Nah,
mean?
don't do that.
All right, so banger on Medieval Times.
Yeah, unfortunately,
Fucking.
I'm more of a hater than I get my credit for, and I really want to hate on something.
I think it's all right, dude. Don't worry about it. Next one.
Pretty weird.
Monster trucks.
Danger.
Danger.
It's the most overrated thing of all. You get there and you're excited, and it's fun for like 5 minutes. Thank God.
Yeah.
It's fun for like 5 minutes, and you're like, all right, it's still happening.
Yeah.
Medieval Times is like very fun, and like there's a story.
Oh, I
Monster
guess they're
Trucks
kind of
just-
tied into one another, huh? Like I guess they're kind of two of the same cloth, just like different genres.
They're like niche things to go do,
Yeah.
but like Monster Trucks, I went to one.
Yeah.
You go, and it is really fun for a second, and then it just keeps happening for like 2 hours.
Yeah.
And it's really nothing changes, and sometimes they flip, and you're like, "Whoa, this
Yeah.
is crazy." No, it's not fun.
You're not a Gravedigger guy? You're not an El Toro guy?
I love Gravedigger for like 30 seconds. I'm
Yeah.
like, nice.
Every boy at one time in his childhood was a Gravedigger fan. You know?
The idea of monster trucks
Yeah.
is incredible.
Do you know what I hate about them the most? Is like when you go to see monster trucks, you pay for a whole seat, but you only use the last 10th of it. You know what I'm saying? Josh Cool, that's a shout out to you. He said that to me. He said that to me once. He's a good friend, one of my best friends.
Sorry, Josh, if you love monster trucks. I think
No, he looks like dude. Josh
He
looks like he
he
loves monster trucks.
that's a fun
He's-
just roast of somebody. You
Oh,
look like you
dude.
love monster trucks.
I can't wait to have Josh on this podcast. I can't stand him. I can't stand him. He's one of my best friends in the world, but it's going to be 2,500 hours of us being mean to each other. And because we'll be at work, because we work together, and I work with my mom when I was there too, right?
Yeah.
Like, so we'd be in the fucking kitchen because I was front of house, he was back of house, and he was just like, yeah, that's what I'm doing with your fucking mother later and shit like that. And I'm like, all right, give me a second. And I'd be like, Mom, come here. And then every time I'm like, yo, tell my sweet mother what you just said about her box right now. And I want to hear you talk about what you said about my mother's box right here, right now. And then my mom's like, stop trying to get your friend in trouble. Fuck that, dude. He's a scoundrel. He's a scoundrel, and I don't like it. Fucking pisses me off. Josh, you piss me off. I miss him with all my heart.
Nice.
And yeah. So okay, so
Well, yeah, monster trucks.
danger.
They're danger. They're fun for 30 seconds. Watch an Instagram. Go to something. See monster trucks for like 2 seconds. Then it's not fun anymore.
Amen, dude. That's what I'm talking
They're
about.
like, oh, Gravedigger's coming out. Guess what? He's gonna crush another smaller car. I know.
The next one's red. All right. Today's red banger or danger. Your mom.
Dude,
What do you think of your mother? Banger?
I got an unfortunate cut for you. She's no longer of the mortal plane. Actually, can you please keep it in? This is gonna be bad. This is.
PJ Murphy's mother is dead.
We're gonna say banger.
The joke didn't go the way I thought.
Please, for the love of God, keep that in.
All right. I should do my research, folks. I should do my research.
I think most people don't know that.
All right,
that's
sweet.
awesome.
Well, I'm sorry to dox you in your family
That's funny.
history.
No,
All right.
no. I think that is so fucking funny.
What if it had? Was it recent?
It was like 2 years ago.
Okay. At least it wasn't
yeah.
like 3 months ago.
No.
You know, oh my golly.
Oh man. You tricked me into wearing a suit. Now I want you as your penance to keep that in there.
No, it's staying, dude. I can't print out another one. That would be awkward. You know?
Keep that one in when you get to like 100.
Yeah.
You're pulling out random ones. You're like, oh fuck.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude.
No.
Hell yeah. I'm gonna only keep the red ones and then it'll work out. All right, sweet.
That is
all right. So
banger. But I think most comics don't know that, but it's not that I really care, but there's 2 other gingers who have dead moms. I'm like, I'm gonna leave them that material, you know.
Oh, you guys need each other. You guys need to like get yourself your own little orphanage.
We could, yeah. It's funny because James, and also he has an Indian like partner.
Yeah,
we have too much
you
crossover.
Guys, too much crossover.
Yeah,
you know, you get. Oh man,
he's copying me.
Do you think James McQuen's copying you? I mean, he's younger, so I guess so. You're older.
I mean, I'm copying his like just unwavering confidence at all times.
Dude, every time I see him do anything, I'm like, I believe in him 100%. Every time I see
I'm around him more than most because of 2 Street, and people are like, I can never tell if he's like being honest or if he's like fucking with you. If he's ever like being coy, like a little bit, he's fucking with you. If he's being if he's being coy, like, oh, I'm sorry, like he's not doing it anymore. If he's being overly confident, he's doing like a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And sometimes
oh, dude,
when he started comedy, we had to find out. Yeah.
Like,
when he started comedy, we had to be like, is this an insane person? Is this the craziest person I've ever met? Really?
How long ago did he start doing comedy in Philly?
Yeah.
Within the time frame, I'm guessing, of you starting?
Yeah, he started.
Cool.
I don't know when he started. But he's the one. Remember, I said he did like 2 Street for like a month.
Yeah,
and that's when I was hosting, so that was at least
get the fucking
a year.
You gotta wipe your ass a little better.
You're gonna.
She had some little. She had some kitty little.
Oh, that's cool. See, this sucks. I really want to have a cat and I can't because this is fun. Like I don't even
get a naked cat.
I've talked to my girlfriend about that. She's like, no, my fiance. Whoops. She's very against it. Also, apparently, it takes like way more to like take care of those because they're like oily and like.
Oh, that
gross.
makes sense.
Like,
yeah.
So it would actually be harder because we want to get a dog or a cat, but like we're out of the house so much. Well,
you gotta
me,
be a cat.
I know, but I can't. She's more allergic than I am.
Oh, that's a pain in the butt.
Yeah, but I mean, I wouldn't know one still.
Dude, I have absolutely. You're gonna go to a dinner party at some point, and she's gonna be sneezing. You're just gonna look at your coat and just realize it's Francis's
I'm gonna text you
fault.
like, "Hey, guess what, Chris?
It's this sweet baby girl's fault. What's that? Is that like? Oh, see, you can't have that on there. You see that?
What is that?
It was just a whisker. So that was kind of hanging off. So, all right, well, last one. Yeah, last one. All right, sweet. Bookstores.
I'm gonna say Danger. Say Danger. Yeah.
Did you have much? So wait a second. You're my age, right? You're 30.
I'm 30.
Yeah. Okay. So we're both 30. So that means you.
I've read so few books in my life. It's kind of embarrassing at this point, but
yeah. But you're also a mechanical engineer, so it doesn't really matter if
I've
you
read those.
Books.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Yeah, I'm way smarter than everyone. I read books. I'm like, this is boring. I want to be doing math or something.
Yeah, I want to be exactly.
Yeah.
I want to be thinking about HVAC.
I love it, dude.
Amen.
I read books about HVAC.
Hell yeah! You're just learning about like just ways to
just
put
air?
Fans into places and make it move. You know, that must be interesting.
Mm-hmm.
You see a fan, you're like, I can make that move. What's wrong with my air conditioner? Is it the duct tape?
Dude,
they put that there.
Sounds like that. Sounds like your fan blows.
Okay. Okay, I'll let that happen. Get him, Francis. Get him, Francis.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean it.
Yep.
I didn't mean the thing I said
No,
about
she's
your
gonna
air
fuck
conditioning unit.
She loves the air conditioning unit. So, all right, but I gotta say, we had a time of our lives where going to a bookstore was like reasonable, you know, because no one does that anymore. Like we had like pre-Amazon Barnes and Noble.
Yeah,
and
it was fun. It's
or
very
Borders.
fun to go.
Do you remember Borders? Oh my god, dude!
I mostly said Danger because I wanted to hate on more stuff, and I just don't read.
That's
But
fine.
Yeah, it was
You don't
really
have to
fun.
change your answer.
I'm not changing it. No.
No.
I'm actually changing all of it now. But
I only liked it because at the back of the Borders there was a Seattle's Best Coffee, and I was dude. I don't know what it was, but they always made what was it? Oh God, it was just like a caramel or like a mocha latte or something like that. I forgot exactly what I got, but like me and like my shithead teenage friends were like, "This is the greatest." Yo, we need to go back, and we always made fun of it because it was just some like big woman with hairy arms making it, and we're like, she makes the best fucking
She's so good at
mocha, whatever the fuck's ever.
Yeah.
And so that I always loved going into bookstores because they would have coffee shops, which brings
That's more of a
full
coffee
circle.
banger, yeah.
Yeah, more of another coffee banger.
It is fun to go into bookstores, I'll say, but it's another thing like monster trucks. It's like it's fun for a couple seconds, but it's really not that fun. It's fun.
You get to pick up books and just read like you can always go and see like the newest Guinness World Records.
Yeah,
books.
that was if it's specifically the bookstore pop up in grade school,
Sure,
that's a banger.
Banger. Yep, Scholastic Bookstore was a banger. I got so many.
And bookstores pretty expensive.
Yeah, I mean,
I walk in there.
What
now,
are you
I'm
gonna go on Glamazon?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I had a guy who ran.
I don't buy from him unless you guys don't do that, because then that's a cool choice. But
I have a guy that I know who runs a local game store, and
yeah, they're probably.
I wanted to buy D&D books from them.
Yeah,
but they were $20 more in the store, and they're like, oh, or you could support a local business or go on Glamazon, and so for what it's worth, half and half. I bought some of them there, some of them elsewhere, or some of them online.
mm-hmm.
But it's like, I understand that like local businesses everything's put up against them, right?
Yeah.
But like at the same time, when I'm broke, I'm going for the deal. I kind of have to.
Yeah.
You know, it's the only way that you could do it. That's why when I go to bookstores, I just get firewood instead. I can make a bigger fire with cheaper wood. You know
That's
what I mean?
true.
You know what
And
I'm
the
saying?
thing is, they're gonna win. They already won. We're not. Your holdout is not going to.
No, me.
This
as
is a really
consumer,
bad attitude to have about most things in life.
Yeah.
And if it was a more important cause, I would not be thinking this. But I'll buy
for
some
bookstores.
stuff.
Yeah, we'll probably. I mean, some of them sell Pokemon now, which is good. I do like buying
cards or like
yeah.
the actual.
Well, I mean, they
real-
have books too, but like, yeah, they
You're not saying like an actual real life Pokemon.
no.
Okay.
No, not that time. They
You
used
almost
to.
made my life a brighter place.
Hey.
And you took that from me.
No, I didn't take anything from you. I just feel like you just have a little bit more Keebler in you than I thought. You just have some hope that before you go back home to your tree, you're going to find something.
Guy,
Yeah. You live in a Sudowoodo, and that's a Pokemon.
I didn't know that.
Well, then you made a really shitty joke 2 seconds ago. I just tested you on a second generation Pokemon. You have no clue.
I know like most of the first.
How do you get past a Sudowoodo? Put down in the comments. Hey, if you can answer, how do you get past Sudowoodo in Pokemon?
I was just like, it's not a joke. It's like a game mechanic.
It's actually a game mechanic, yes.
You kill it somehow. Put it to sleep.
I guess that's like for all things you kind of like kill it, right? But I mean,
shoot it in the head with a gun.
Yeah, I always wanted to know how like that looked when you were running around training Pokemon for so long, and then that you just like look on the ground, it just rat-a-taz for miles, just fucking dead. Wouldn't that be so yummy? All the meat we could eat.
Oh yeah.
You know, they have to eat Pokemon, right?
Probably. Right?
Yeah.
Do they have animals?
Yeah, Miltank. Miltank's a cow. Sells
no, I'm
milk.
saying like, are there animals also in the Pokemon? Like, are there dogs? Are dogs Pokemon?
No.
Oh.
I mean, they're dogs. They have dog Pokemon. Yeah.
But they're just normal, like
Yeah.
Pikachu. It's like normal dog. It's like,
yeah, dude. Michael Vick just comes rolling up.
Yeah. He's
And,
killing in that universe.
That's what I'm talking about. And I
Never got into football in that universe.
no, but I mean, hey, when the dog fighting's good, don't guys. Brody, we hate dog fighting here.
I'm like you.
I'm gonna have to tag you 8 times in this podcast because you keep fucking around, and I don't like it. Sorry, but bookstores danger. That's okay. That means we had like a good amount. We had a good amount of dangers. We had 2 dangers today. That's
I think
good. To be fair, I mean, emotionally, we had 3.
Yeah, that was.
But we had 2.
That was
wild.
I mean, that was
wild. I gotta start doing some more research.
That's fine. It probably would have been hard to find out. But
I'm just gonna like text people like, "Hey, is your mom dead?"
You're gonna not think this is a cool question to ask, but I have a great reason.
I have a great reason that you'll find out at a later date.
I mean, that was a banger of a thing, a banger of a moment for me.
Banger of a podcast
to watch.
It was a wonderful moment finding out, and thank you for being such a good sport about it. I really do.
That was so funny.
Yeah, dude, my heart was in my ass
I know,
for
I know.
at least a moment.
Yeah, I could have gone at you pretending like I was mad, and that I would have felt so bad.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, I think we did it.
Yeah.
No, we definitely did it. So, all right, that was Bangers and Dangers. That was also the Milk Talk podcast. But before we wrap up, do you have anybody you'd like to shout out? Anything you'd like to shout out? Shows you'd like to shout out?
So me and Davey Bo.
Davey Bo's the man.
Davey Bo is the man. Another ginger whose mother is not of this earthly coil.
Amen. Well, I know that one. Yeah.
Yeah. But we run a show called Copper Still Comedy in Wayne. It's at a bar that I remember the name of. I'm looking at something else on my phone. I just started helping Davey run it. Davey does most of the work, but it's an incredible show. We have a show on March 11th.
That's the one with March 11th.
And it's at 118 North is the name of the bar in Wayne. That's the name of the bar, 118 North, and that's also the address.
Cool.
And it's pretty awesome show.
Is that the one with Pat House?
Pat House is headlining.
Yeah.
Aaron Bell, Claire Gill's on it. Campbell Gibson.
Nice.
It's gonna be Josh in a little bit.
Dude, any chance to see a Gibson brother is
Charlie
powerful.
did the last one. He killed.
Dude, Charlie murdered when he did the Pub Web show. He fucking crushed, dude. One of my favorite sets ever that I've had with that show.
I love.
But
the
no, that's a
funny.
killer up to. So definitely go to the bar 118.
118 North.
118
Wayne?
North in Wayne. Go to that. Anything else you'd like to add?
I'm pretty sweaty right now because of the suit, and
all right. Well,
I really appreciate you doing that. That was really nice.
Well, let's get you out of it.
Are you gonna? Okay, I thought you were gonna pull it back.
No, I mean, like, I'm not a piece of shit. Hey guys, this has been the Milk Talk podcast. My name is Chris Jones. My guest today was the powerful PJ Murphy. Please go follow him in all his endeavors, even though he forgets the names of stuff. And I don't know. He's an okay guy. Guys, I'll see you next week. I love you guys. Sign up for the NEPA Comedy Festival. Early bird goes until March 15th. I love you guys. I'll see you next time. Peace out.